this is just a follow-up video from the workshop that we did to remind you of some of the warm-ups and things that you can do to help you sing better while you're at Dynamo. So first of all, remember the posture that we did. So we all stood round in a circle and we put a hand on the shoulder of the person to the left. Now the point of this is to avoid this. So you should only ever move your shoulders for acting and dramatic effect. If you're singing, you want to have shoulders nice and relaxed and take a nice deep breath in without moving your shoulders. And let that one out. And again, if you're finding that it's coming up, slow it down. So we're going to breathe in slowly. Breathe in. And let that one go. So keep practicing that until you can breathe in without going and lifting it all up here. So there we go, that's posture. And we did some buzzing like a bee. So take a nice deep breath without moving your shoulders. And good. And we did some voiced sighs. Take a nice deep breath. You should feel a nice, relaxed, smooth sigh. Nice deep breath. So buzz like a bee. And sigh. And buzz like a bee. And sigh. Good. Shake it out. Shake your arms and legs. Good. And we did a sirening exercise. So remember, be like Dory. Do you know the way to Sydney Harbour? So we're going to do this 3 times. Take a nice deep breath. And we want to smoothly navigate around the whole of the vocal range. So come all the way down and all the way up. So, do you know the way to Sydney Harbour? Nice deep breath. Do you know the way to Sydney Harbour? Good. One more time. And just be a little bit braver on the bottom and the top each time. Don't strain, but just eke it out. Nice deep breath. Do you know the way to Sydney Harbour? Last time. I hope you're having a good laugh at me. Nice deep breath. Do you know the way to Sydney Harbour? Well done. Good, good, good. So we then did Pa's got a head like a ping pong ball. So have a little sing of that for me. So you've got any other vocalised warm-up is fine, and mix them up I would. So pick a handful and of short ones and just vary them. So have a sing of Pa's got a head like a ping pong ball. And then we did 3 different styles of vocalisation. So we did whispering, speaking and light happy yelling. So we're going to start with whispering. So if you were doing Pa's got a head like a ping pong ball with that nice intense whisper, Pa's got a head like a ping pong ball, Pa's got a head like a ping pong ball, etc. And then we did speaking, so bring it up to a speaking level. So Pa's got a head like a ping pong ball, Pa's got a head like a ping pong ball, or whatever warm up you're using. And then we did a little bit of light happy yelling. So remember, we were stood around in a big circle. If you're doing this together, spread out because you'll feel more comfortable to project your voice if you're not standing right on top of somebody. If you're in a group and you're lined up and you're standing really close to the person in front of you, you will naturally hold back. So spread out, make sure you're spread out, and throw a tennis ball like this, and we're going to go yeah. So yeah, and again, yeah, and again, yeah. Good. And then whatever your vocalised warm-up is, so Pa's got a head like a ping pong ball, in yelling mode. So Pa's got a head like a ping pong ball, Pa's got a head like a ping pong ball, etc. So whichever warm-up you're using, go and practice it in those three. Just have a run through of those three different vocal production styles: whispering, speaking at a normal level, as if you're talking to someone who's standing next to you, and then light, happy yelling. Good, 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 good. So there we go. So we've got posture, we've got releasing tension with a sigh, we've got some connecting the sound to the breath with zzz, with buzzing like a bee, we've got vocalising with Pa's got a head like a ping pong ball, we've got vocalising in three different styles: whispering, speaking, yelling, and then the projecting it, the projection of your voice exercise, the ya, and throwing it. So remember, you shouldn't feel like you're shouting with any of that. So, great. Bye. Thanks again for having me.